Hey everyone, today we'll be doing the life of Pi. So, characters, facts, and character traits. Pi, his name is Pisin Molito Patel. Narrator, he's the narrator, he's the one telling the story. Protagonist, the main character, and the main character. Son of a zookeeper. So now we are describing what to look for when we talk about this Pi. He's the son of a zookeeper. As a teenager, he renames himself Pi. He's the name he gave himself as they were making fun of him in class. So he made this name of Pi, teaching everyone at school. So he renamed himself Pi. He practices 3 religions: Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. His faith and knowledge of animal psychology help him survive 227 days at sea in a lifeboat with a 450-pound Bengal tiger. The adult Pi is described as a small, slim man with dark hair and eyes, and an expressive face. Sorry about that. He grows up in Pondicherry but now lives in Canada. Pi studies zoology and religion at the University of Toronto. Okay, this is the main character, Pi. Alright, then we have Richard Parker. Richard Parker is this tiger who was with Pi. It's a 3-year-old Bengal tiger who is Pi's only companion at sea. This is the companion of Richard Parker in that 227 days at sea. Captured as a cub and transferred to the Pondicherry Zoo, which is owned by Pi's father. So he was captured as when he was still small, when he was still growing up as a cub, then was transferred to the Pondicherry Zoo, which is owned by Pi's father. So becomes Pi's nemesis, so which means enemy or rival, becomes Pi's enemy or rival, as well as his reason to carry on living. He has a human name as the result of a clerical error in which the real name of the tiger, Tasty, and the name of his captor, Richard Parker, are accidentally reversed. So when they took Richard Parker, when they captured him and transferred him to the Pondicherry Zoo, so they accidentally mixed up the names, the name of the owner, which was Richard Parker, and Tasty. So the tiger got the name of Richard Parker from that transfer of ownership. So that is where Richard Parker comes from. In part 3, a story is presented to the Japanese officials showing Richard Parker as Pi's alter ego, which means a person's alternative personality. Right. As Pi was telling the story, they didn't believe him, so he had to make it like the tiger was a reflection of himself. It was a reflection of himself. So that's why they say a person's alternative personality. The author. So more about the author now. Author and narrator. Right, he's also an author and narrator. It's the writer and it tells the story. Also interviews adult Pi and describes his home and family life. Adds authenticity to the story by reminding the reader that Pi's story is the result of an interview process, not just a made-up story. Okay, this is about the author and narrator. Then we have we have Santosh Patel. So this is Pi's father. Ran a large hotel in Madras before moving to Pondicherry to direct the Pondicherry Zoo. Teaches Pi about animal behavior and to respect animals as savage beasts. Dies in the sinking of the Tinsum ship. Okay, we continue with characters. Now we have Gita Patel. Gita Patel, it's Pi's mother, is calm, unruffled, loving, and nurturing. Reads widely. Unlike Pi, she is not interested in religion. Dies in the sinking of the Tinsum. In Pi's second story, her alter ego is Orange Juice, the orangutan. And then we have Ravi, Pi's older brother and captain of the cricket team. Loves teasing Pi, but the brothers are close. Dies in the sinking of the Tinsum. The Tinsum ship killed all the people and then left Pi in Richard Park. Francis Adiru Basami, also known as Mamachi. So Mamachi is a close friend of the Patel family and former competitive swimmer. He refers the author to Pi for a story that will make you believe in God. Teaches Pi how to swim, which is why Pi survives when the ship sinks. Pi refers to him as Mamachi, Mama meaning uncle and G indicating respect and affection. Therefore, respected uncle. Gives Pi his full name, Pisin Molito. Then we have Sitiram, Pi's favorite worker at Pondicherry Zoo, in charge of the orangutans. Mr. Satishkumar, biology teacher. So it's Pi's favorite teacher at his school. Petit Seminary, the first avowed atheist that Pi ever meets. Pi accepts him as a believer, but of another faith. An active communist, sees nature as an illustration of the logic of science. Inspires Pi to study zoology at college. or it's the teacher that inspired Pi to study zoology. So Pi studied zoology and religion because he was interested in both of these things, because zoology, he was living in a zoo. So, and also the teacher encouraged him to study zoology. And then we have Mr. Satishkumar, the baker, the Muslim mystic, a Sufi and baker. Ironically, this man of faith has the same name as Pi's atheist teacher. Pi sees his shop and bakery as a sacred place and learns to practice Islam there. Inspires Pi to study religion at college. Okay? So this man with the same name as his teacher inspires him to study religion. This is where he gets his ideas to study zoology and religion from Mr. Satishkuma, from the both Mr. Satishkumas, these men who have the same names. Then we have Father Martin. So Father Martin is a Catholic priest who exemplifies Christ's love. Explain that Christ lives the way he did because of love. Inspires Pi's pursuit of multiple faiths. Father Martin. The zebra, hyena and orangutan, Pi's companions on the lifeboat. In the more factual story, the hyena kills the zebra and the orangutan. The hyena is the French cook's alter ego. The zebra is the Chinese sailor's alter ego. The orangutan is Gita Patel's alter ego. Okay. Mr. Tomohiro Okamoto, a member of the Maritime Department in the Japanese Ministry of Transport, interviews Pi in Mexico to find out what happened to the Tinsam. Reluctant to believe Pi's version of events, but after hearing both stories, prefers the one with animals. Mr. Atsuro Chiba, Akamoto's junior colleague who accompanies him to Mexico, seems to see a deeper meaning in Pi's story, but goes along with whatever Mr. Akamoto says. So we have Meena Patel, Pi's wife. Later in life, works as a pharmacist and is a second generation Canadian born in Canada. Nikhil Patel, Pi's son, later in life, plays baseball. Then we have Usha Patel, Pi's 4-year-old daughter, later in life. Auntie G, Pi's foster mother in Toronto, Canada. Then these are our characters. Our characters in the life of Pi. These are our characters in the life of Pi. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to subscribe on Online Education Academy ZA.